Hello from Mobile World Congress 2025. I'm Michelle Donegan, and I'm here with Oleg Volpin, who's Divisional President of Amdocs. Hello, Oleg.
Hello, Michelle.
Thank you for being here.
And thank you for finding time to meet me.
Let's start by talking about autonomous networks. How do you see autonomous networks transforming telecom operators over the next 5 years?
Look, the autonomous network is extremely important for the operators. And the number one reason is quite simple. The major cost of operator is the network. And what you see today, especially in Europe, but it's wider than that, they have to continue to be able to invest in networks, in all aspects of networks. Networks for us as a humans, networks to the M2M machines, which is everywhere now. And in order to do this, they need money. To need money, they have to be very efficient. An autonomous network is, first of all, to be efficient, and second, to provide excellent service for the customers, whatever the customers are, people or endless number of devices that they have today.
And how do you see the role of digital twins in network operations, and what impact can they have for telcos?
The digital twins, the analogy for me of digital twins, if you look to the hyperscalers or those big companies, they have this slogan, fail fast, fail cheap. They're capable to spend a lot of money on the different things that they're evaluating and experimenting without impact the results. So digital twin have to provide exactly the same capabilities to the telcos, while of course it have to be again much more efficient than other ways, because they cannot afford to spend the same amount of money as a hyperscalers on all those what-if scenarios.
And what is AI ops, and how is that enhancing network operations?
Coming back to the first question first, autonomous network. So for me, AI ops, it's the way to operate network in the efficient way. By the way, when you look to AI ops, it's I would call it a very abused word, right? Because if we now will go and interview 5 of the different CTOs, they will give us 5 different answers. What does it mean? For me, this is the technology to make network efficient. And it's going to evolve together, starting from the simple AI that we use for the tens of the years, and then following with the Gen AI cases which become more and more comprehensive. By the end of the day, it's how you operate network, how you change a network, how you adopt a network in the most cost-effective way.
Okay, so we've talked about autonomous networks and digital twins and AI ops. In the context of all of that, what is Amdocs showing here at MWC?
When you're looking in the Amdocs portfolio in the networks, we actually evolved heavily for the last 3-4 years. If you go back to the Amdocs 3-4 years ago, we were a traditional provider of the software systems for the network. And I give you an example. We provided inventory solution. We provided service assurance solution. We're providing charging and policy solution. When you look at the today demand and today needs, it's all about the concept that we solve the future problem or the current challenges. So we're providing AI ops, I would call it framework. It's not a product. We're providing autonomous network solution, again, rather than the product that looks holistically how we can help operators to make it cost efficiently. And the same for the digital twins. So you can see all of this together with still the products, very good products like inventory and service assurance and the charging and policy that we have today. But the world is evolving, while we still have to replace and provide a better products from what it was before. We have to look holistically in the business solutions that telcos need today, which is the one that you mentioned, and support them in their journey.
And how is Amdocs leveraging these technological advancements to drive business growth?
Look, there are many technological advancements in the last few years, but I would mention just a few of them. And first of all, it's a journey. It's not like that we figure it out, we solve it all, and now we can leverage everything. We are leveraging some of it along the road. So the two I would mention are probably the most obvious one. The one is the cloud, and the second one is Gen AI. And it's not the same, right? So first of all, when you look at this, the benefit of cloud and going to the wider scope of every solution today. Could be cloudified, it could be software and containerized. It's very important. So we're leveraging it because we are a software company. We never were a hardware company like some of our competitors, and they need to figure out what to do. We just say, okay, we have a great software and IT world, we're moving the same concept to the network world. When we talk about the Gen AI, it's more complicated. We have a heavy investment in this. When you talk about digital twins, AI ops, of course it's based today on the Gen AI technology. The challenge with Gen AI, everybody excited about technology. What about cost effectiveness? How we can use it? How we can solve problem fast? So first of all of our products today coming with Gen AI components. This is given. You cannot have a new solution or products without this. But we are looking as well in cost effectiveness of this solution. This is, for example, why we have a tight cooperation with NVIDIA. We're getting releases or pre-releases from NVIDIA software much faster than other companies, so we can build our new solutions better adopted to their technology. And with NVIDIA new chips, it's much more cost effective. However, the 25 and 26, this will be the massive year to see the result and to see how successfully, hopefully, we'll leverage this new technology and what else we should do in order to expand.
Oleg, are there any final thoughts that you want to share with us?
Look, I think when we now in 2025 at MWC, it's really exciting time for me because we reached the point where we have right technologies and we can bring those technologies to advance the telecommunication industry. It's not simple. Especially in Europe, it's a very regulated environment, and we need, in order to be successful, we need telecom operator to be able to harvest those technological advantages and be able to bring it into our life. Of course, we as a vendor will gladly support them, because if you think about telecom industry, it's not anymore something that you like to have. For many of us and our kids, actually, it's more important than electricity or water. So if we will be not successful to make it happen, it's not going to be good not just for us or for the telecom companies, but for the humanity. So I'm optimistic, I'm excited, and we have to make it happen.
Oleg, thank you.
You're welcome.